Welcome back to Feda, the Emblem of Justice. Last time, remember, we somehow saved the people of Reuben. So now, we're actually going to figure out where we're going to go to from here. Ragu Valley. I think we're going to go north now. What the hell? Hey, Brian. After everything we shared the other night, can't you at least say hello? Howdy. Damn. It's really painful seeing her again. I need to forget. By the way, for the record, I'm here under official orders. Yes, it appears we've finally caught up with you. If you traveled all this distance to ask if we made up our minds about joining, we haven't. Listen closely for a moment. When I spoke to you earlier, I was acting in good faith. But after you left, something happened that changed everything. It's out of my hands. Just spill it. The Liberation Army has kept files on your movements since the skirmish at Basil Bridge. The base was supposed to hold you, but everything blew up and you dashed over the mountain. After spurning the whole damn town to a safe haven, you might add, damn it! We're grateful to you for doing that, yet it happened because you wandered into the region. Why in the hell do you think we're trying to hoof it to the mainland? I hear you, but orders are orders. Anyway, a message finally came down from headquarters a short time ago. Congratulations! You are hereby appointed to Guerrilla Unit 3 of the Arcadian Liberation Army. Just like that. No discussion. We've been conscripted directly into your Liberation Army. That's right, except technically. You and Brian are not being conscripted but commissioned. Brian will retain his rank of captain, and you, Ein, will be assigned his lieutenant. You're making me a damn officer. Shh. Those of you already serving will be promoted one rank, and the rest will be conscripted. For valor above and beyond, all indices will rise one rank above their empire equivalents. As for your orders, you will serve as my escort detail and accompany me to the front lines. Our final destination for this mission will be the Yannick Port, the very place you were headed. Why is this really happening? Headquarters finally decided we can't have deserters running around loose unchecked. Wherever they roam, good performance follows, and this threatens our citizens. So deserters will be conscripted or incarcerated. Even harsher measures are being considered. We understand the need to protect the inhabitants of this region, but I believe we have the strength to resist you. Easily, but my orders are to use all available means to either co-opt or eliminate your party. Royce is under my orders. She has sworn to fight to the death carrying them out. Are you willing to kill Royce, just so you can pursue some utopian pipe dream? Aw, you play dirty, old man! All necessary means. However, once you join my command, all of your worries will be over. My superiors will be satisfied with the disposition and only your current enemy will remain. I'm spot on. You are sneaky as hell, old man. Damn it. Should have seen this coming. So you expect us to protect you from the Empire until we reach Yannick? Basically, yes. Then you release us. Do you have the money to bribe a ship's captain for passage to the mainland? Not exactly. How did you plan to acquire the necessary funds? We haven't exactly crossed that bridge yet. That means you might break some government's law raising it, and have 2 armies chasing you. We've considered that possibility, but we're determined to find a way. Royce, you can come. No. I'm sorry, but I can't abandon my people and homeland during their time of great need. Why not? Because I care enough about the troubles of our world to place them ahead of my own desires. Unlike you, I feel compelled to serve a larger cause than my own selfish whims. Ow! That one landed below the belt. Give it up, Brian. This is our fate. They won. Hey, quit acting as if I delivered your death warrants. I'll treat you right, you'll see. After we reach Yannick, your guerrilla unit will operate much the same as always. You may have us over a barrel now, but don't expect us to carry out unlawful orders. That's fine. We try to live by a code of honor too. Anyway, you'll be commanding a diverse unit. In order to lead effectively, first you should consider your manners. To set a proper example, you need to change. What's wrong with what I'm wearing? You could start by acting in accordance with good order and military discipline. Hey, I don't need some rebel commander lecturing me on basic military etiquette. You could use a refresher course too, after admonishing me in front of my troops. The exigencies of warfare have warped the system, but touché, you're right, I stand corrected. Now moving on to other business. Royce, you have been transferred to my command and will be reassigned immediately. Your new command will be Captain Brian's guerrilla unit. Do you have any objections? No, Commander. I accept this transfer and will carry out all lawful orders as directed. Good. Next, Jim and Wishbone. I haven't heard a name like that in a long time. Next, Jim and Wishbone will handle logistics and protocol respectively. Please see to it. Poses. Hey, silly pompous old windbag. I heard that! We don't have an officer candidate school to clean you up, so learn quickly. If you're going to insult me, Lieutenant, we might as well strip our ranks and duke it out. That can be arranged, Pops. Listen! Even though I said I would still treat you well, I could still break your arms anytime. Maybe. Then again, maybe not. Come on, Lieutenant Ein. Simmer down for now. Only because you say so, mon capitan. One more detail, Commander, and mark this one down. If you turn out to be the same as Onos and the Empire, we will fight you to the end of time. Duly noted, mon capitan. The Liberation Army will not let you down. At any rate, we are toying with a new idea of governance. Sounds chaotic, but all people would participate. Who knows? I've got you on the spot now, but someday all of us may be working for you. Never happened. Okay, now that we've settled that, let's conduct the oath of office and be on our way. Moving on. Once I was confident that the Empire would prevail, that thought has vanished. With almost eliminated, the people would enjoy peace for a while. No more dying in labor camps. Our reward was forced service in the Liberation Army. The last thing we expected. Yet, to the Empire, we would remain pariahs for hit squads to target indefinitely. Even if God's plan was for us to serve the Liberation Army, and not the omnipotent Balformium Empire. And now we reach Area 3, Raging Sandstorm. The locus of Balformia's regional hegemony, a bastion of power named General Cobalt Axis. Lay ahead of us. His standing order to maintain absolute control of civil affairs was backed by military muscle. This austere policy impeded the centralized command and control of splinter liberation cells, and arrested their spreading influence throughout the length and breadth of Greater Scolia. Consequently, the Liberation Army we now serve sent Commander Comey to address the problem. Later, Comey would become known as the warlord savior of the Millennium Nightmare. But at the same time, of my commission, he settled for acting commander-in-chief. Comey's first act was to quickly assemble a select unit strong enough to challenge Cobalt. So now, it is September 23rd. We are in Area 3 of the game. And we are in a new area. In this way, we assumed our new identities as members of a third special guerrilla unit, carrying the Liberation Army banner. Little did we know, our unit would soon become a mainstay for the very army that conscripted each one of us. En route to our destination, the port of Yannick, lay the burning sands of the Skull Desert. Blocking our path through this hostile terrain, an eerie enemy base loomed silently before us. This would be our first obstacle in the Liberation Army. This is the beginning of the war front, an enemy-controlled territory north of Reuben. It's hard in hell, man. Can't you find us a shorter path that involves less walking? Also, I thought we were just bodyguards. Did you bring us to this war front to fight? You act like a badass, but whine like a girlie. Anyway, we'll bypass most of the front. Ein's right. I didn't expect you to jeopardize our lives by confronting forts. I expected you to infiltrate the war front and try to avoid direct contact with the enemy. Have you become timid all of a sudden? This doesn't fit the profile I have on you. So we're in Skull Desert. We need to move. And we're running into enemies. Hey, can anyone determine which command this formation of enemy troops might be representing? Also, Do they appear to be Belformian Army regulars or a detachment of special forces? I believe it's a local combat unit, probably within Commodore Bart's area of operation. That doesn't mean that this battle will be a snap, though. Destroy the 2 Grand Seas first. The others will lose their will to fight and run. Oh, okay, that's our mission, so let's see. Well, let's draw them out then. Get everybody in position because I know those 2, they're going to rush us. Come on over, guys. We're setting our ground right here. And we got new enemies. We got Reachers. Oof. Oh yeah, we're reaching Shining Force. We're reaching Shining Force difficulty right now. There we go. Hi there, sir. Welcome to Die. Everybody get the healing. Can we put him down in one blow? That's one. That's all I want you to do, just come on over here. Step too close. Yeah, let's put you down. You're a threat. Glory to the Empire, huh? This. Oof. No, you go. You go. Well, that's fine. You can come over here. Make my job a little more simple. Can we get a one shot, please? Guess not. A Bihak Ghetto. Yeah, 3 points. Put him down, please, Chris. Ooh! That looked like that hurt. You know what? No, Dora, in this place. I do believe that is a mission complete. Battle over! Mission accomplished! So we get some more money. So now Brian is leveled up with 41 HP, 17 MP, 26 attack, 18 defense. Iron levels to 17 with 27 HP, 13 MP, 22 attack, 15 defense. Royce levels, she's level 11 with 21 HP, 13 MP, 13 attack, and 10 defense. Chris levels to 15. With 23 HP, 19 attack, 21 defense. Eris levels with 15 HP, 39 MP, 9 defense. Shane levels of 13 with 18 hit points, 27 attack, 13 defense. Dan levels to 14 with 40 HP, 15 MP, 24 attack, 21 defense. Dora levels to 15, gives her 23 HP, 8 MP, 16 attack, and 12 defense. L levels to 16, gives him 20 HP, 46 MP, 7 attack, 10 defense. And now, our emblem has changed to Feda. The emblem of justice. I think now is a good time for us to move to the Liberation Army base. We are virtually surrounded by roving bands of enemy forces. Our job is to keep the road to Yannick open, but we can barely hang on to the base camp. An ancient temple in our northern desert was built more than 1,000 years ago. No one is sure what deity it served. It must have been a false religion, don't you think? I guess. Wouldn't know. A mysterious woman by the name of Tikta is rumored to live in the school temple. People say she calls herself a griffin princess. Isn't that some kind of legendary monster? Tikta is said to be quite powerful, but she's certainly no ally of the Liberation Army. Are you really planning to push on to Yannick? Yes. Are you serious? If a whole regiment is on the verge of losing this fortress, how can a unit as small as yours hope to survive the many perils between here and Yannick? I wager that you'll never penetrate the Empire's barriers at the warfront. Challenge accepted, bitch. Aren't you the troops who destroyed the notorious demi-human biolab? Wow, news travels fast. Master Andero must be elated, wherever he may happen to be at this moment. I hope Master Andero is safe. Heroic soldiers, allow me to bless you with a story about Master Andero Balzac. Master Andera postulates that Balformia is the embodiment of the revived phantom of Faust. That the Millennium Nightmare is the slow descent into hell by all living beings on Mildred's gods. The Master does not know if the process can be reversed, but if we don't resist, all is lost. That's how the Arcadian liberation movement came to be. Having you aboard gives us hope. I have no idea if Ander is still alive or if our father has called him home to heaven. However, spares isn't deeply engraved in the hearts of the suppressed Arcadian people. So let me ask you this. Do any of you relate to Ander's passion for freedom and peace? Like we need to answer? Well, our hero of the hour has arrived. How amazing that a mere handful of fighters was able to destroy the infamous Cobalt Biolab. Oh, we just happened to be passing through and had a bone or two to pick with all of us. Don't be so modest. I wish we had some way to repay you. What? Passports? Have you got a passport? I can get you some anytime, but make yourself at home for now. Commander Comey told me that. Excuse me, please. Commander! You have a huge emergency! Huh? What's wrong? I just received a report that the Empire Special Unit has departed for the temple. What? I've been expecting this any moment. But is this really a problem? That temple is protected by a natural fortress, the desert. I don't believe the Empire will find this mission quite so easy. Are you saying we should just sit back and see what happens? Well, we should never underestimate the Empire. Same goes for its special forces. If anything threatens the school temple, that thing, if it really exists, could awaken. From what you've learned, what exactly is that thing? I'm not sure. Some call it a desert guardian. Others, the monster worm of the temple. If the legend turns out to be true, and the Empire gets his paws on that creature, and if it finds some way to control it, Balformia will turn that monster into a weapon. Brian, call out your troops. We are marching on the temple. Let me say this, old man. We will be demanding additional hazardous duty pay. Oh, don't be so greedy-eyed. We're talking about saving lives here. That seems about right, though. It's like, well, we're not doing this for free. Something terrible is about to happen. Yes, something terrible is about to happen. You guys don't happen to have a store on you or something? You know, that'd be nice. According to the local legend, the Guardian lies dormant somewhere in the Skull Desert. Whether this Desert Guardian is a god or a demon is anyone's guess. Have you ever heard such superstitious nonsense? Most people believe in the legend of the Desert Guardian. My friend may scoff, but I like to see this look on his face when the Guardian comes roaring out of the sand. If angered, the Guardian is so powerful it can sweep away the entire desert with one blow. Well, it sure as hell ain't the shit about the desert, I can tell you that. From here on, the burning desert beckons the foolhardy toward an early grave. If its natural hazards don't beat you, the Empire's death squalls surely will. By the way, we're all allowed to hike outside the gate as long as we can see the flag. But no one should stray away further without the permission of the commanding officer. Yeah, wants to act so. Skull Temple, Bloody Rose, Gulu Desert. Okay, so talking about the desert, so we might as well just do the following. We just got here, and I think now's a good time to stop. So in the next part, we're going to meet and greet the locals at the temple, and possibly fight our way to the port of Yannick. Oh! Oh, that's nice. This is nice. Captain, I, Jim Choi, will prepare everything for your operations. I, Wishbone, am responsible for recording your progress and supporting rescue operations. Please feel free to consult with me anytime. We won't do anything just yet. Hey, how's it going, old man? Did you know they took my job away from me? All I got left to do now is march in place to this repetitious martial music. Tom, don't worry. We break the fourth wall all the goddamn time. It consists mainly of untrained militia, hardly capable in confronting crack troops. I wish you had volunteered, but can't you see how badly we need people with your charisma? So, when we refuse, you tricked us instead? Such behavior will never replace true charisma. If you hope to convince soldiers to willingly sacrifice their lives, you must inspire. You must lead by example, take risks, and be prepared to lay your own life on the line. Brute force, tearing people's limbs from their bodies, that doesn't prove jack shit. Strength of character is what counts. Courage to stand in front of everything. Courage to stand in front when everything blows up. And the rawest recruit can tell which officers have it and which don't. So wise up, Commander. Are you done? Yes. I don't belong to myself. I belong to the High Command. My value lies inside my head. I hope you realize that someday, after we built that peaceful valley for your farm together. Desperate times require extreme measures. In my position, you would have done the same thing. Dismissed. Ayn tells it like it is. He's blunt, just like me. So this is where you guys are. You know I had to check. You know I gotta check this place out. So I think now's a good time to stop here. And in the next part, as I said, temple, and by possibly go forth to Yannick. When Feda, the Emblem of Justice, returns right after this.